we put profits back into the profit cycle to generate even more profits. And I know what you're going to say. Profits? Yes, Stan. You're soaking in them.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your boy ExtrmWill, Extreme Tech. We're going to talk about AI rentals by Salad and Octa, kind of what's going on, where I'm at so far. Been working on it the last several days. Salad honestly looks like did not come back. We'll see if, last Sunday or last Monday, if they do. Ports were the one big customer supposed to come back. They probably didn't get everything fixed. They did do an update. I want to say we're on like 1.8.8. I don't even know what was in the update. I think it's just supposed to make stuff run better. I don't know if it has necessarily been running better. We still see demand is, it looks like 4090s are really the only thing that's in demand. If we come on here to the Salad Discord and look, 4090s are at 62.2% right now. So that's pretty much it. Everything else is just in the tank.
What do you want me to do?
I don't care. Yeah, get a job.
Oh, get a job?
Yeah.
Just get a job? Why don't I strap on my job helmet and squeeze down into a job cannon and fire off into Jobland, where jobs grow on jobbies?
Now we're wasting time. Will you just get out of
You
here?
want me to walk? I'm walking.
Walk.
So the customers are still, like the two biggest customers for Salad are trying to get everything to work better, get the programming to actually work so it doesn't keep constantly crashing. So they've been working on that for a month, so we'll see if they ever get that done or if the customers ever come back. We'll see how it goes, but sale looks like it's kind of in the pooper. Look on here, refresh all, let's see, refresh. Should be pretty current. I was just looking at it a couple minutes ago. Select all. Down to 2 pages now. Let's go here. You can probably look and see what's actually running. All I have is the 4090s. So we can see this 4090 right now is making $6.20 per day. So that's pretty good. Everything else on this page is turned off. If we go to this page, let's see. These two are both on. So this one's at, see, not this page, this page, this page, what is that? 22.6 is, I don't have that listed. Yeah, I do. $5.40 per day. Turn this light on here. Bright enough in here, but it just looks weird in the picture up there. So yeah, only 2 of my 3 4090s are running. Not the best. Last 7 days, I've made $64. Oh man, rough. I've been, for a while there, I was making almost $50 a day. So the last 30 days, $582. Let's see. Let's come down here. Aggregate. Let's look at the last 30 days. You can see it's been all over the place. Yeah, the last 30 days have been just complete garbage. Haven't really been able to have anything running. Should see a whole bunch of machines falling off here really soon because just not able to work them or run them. Been just turning stuff off because there's no demand. There's no point in waiting in line if there's nothing at the end of that line. So, yeah, if your machines aren't in demand, you're better off, honestly, just turning them off until the demand comes back, because it still just looks like who knows if the demand is ever coming back. So, Salad just looks like, the last 7 days in particular, yeah, we're still $8 is the most I've made. Man, I have a day where I literally made nothing. Oh, I did not realize that I had a whole day where I made nothing. That's insane. I had a day where I only made 18 cents. I knew it was bad. I didn't even realize it was that bad. So, yeah, if we look at the last 24 hours still, just kind of all over the place on whether I have jobs or not. Because this is still even showing right now. This is only showing one of my 4090s is in a job. This isn't even registering that second one in a job yet. So, Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think I'm still going to leave my 4090s on salad right now because there's just barely enough demand. I don't know if there's demand elsewhere on other networks. If we go take a look then at the second project I'm working on that I'm ready to give up on already, we can take a look at Octa Space. I think Octa Space is pretty decent and looks like it's probably pretty nice. Unfortunately, I'm going to throw in here a huge caveat, not if you live in the United States. Octa is traded on cryptocurrency, so when you get paid in Octa coin, so you have to have an Octa coin wallet, and you cannot currently trade Octa coin in the United States because it's not on a U.S. exchange yet. So I'm going to have to say right now, until it's on a U.S.-based exchange, I don't think this is really even worth running. We'll see. I've been paid out a little bit already. It went into my MetaMask wallet. My MetaMask wallet didn't work right. So I'm currently on my 4th MetaMask wallet. If this MetaMask wallet doesn't work, I'm just going to shut everything off of Octa Space altogether and quit the project until it's listed on a US exchange. And then I will probably, even though you shouldn't mine directly to an exchange, the whole point with doing this AI workload is just to do it and to sell it right away and make your profit. So if it's not profitable to run the AI work, I'm not really interested in holding Octa. So we'll see what happens here. There's a very good chance, though, I may just completely turn around and walk away from this already. And just eat all the electric cost I've had on it. Trying to get everything converted over to Windows 11 has been a huge pain in the butt. I think I have more machines now that aren't working, that were working before, that if Salad were to come up right now, I'd probably have to do a fresh install of Windows 10 on all these Windows 11 machines because copies of Windows 11 just didn't take. So it's just huge pain in the butt. I'm having a huge problem with the Windows 11 machines. It says the DHCP server is not responding. I don't know if that's the problem or if that's the symptom or the cause. Essentially, they can't connect to the internet for more than like 3 minutes at a time. Once they connect for 3 minutes, about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, it gets kicked off the internet and then it won't reconnect again through Ethernet cable. I can plug a Wi-Fi adapter in and then they'll work on Wi-Fi, but I don't think you can actually run like these high volume AI jobs through the Wi-Fi. I think you really do need them all hardlined in. I don't need to be bottlenecking my internet to them by trying to do it over Wi-Fi instead of through the hard line. So yeah, I am currently very frustrated with Octa Space on many levels. Primarily the wallet. I wish it would literally just hold my balance in here until I had a better solution for it. I don't like MetaMask. I've said it in previous videos. MetaMask is still just a glorified exchange that's not really an exchange. Right now, with how many wallets I've set up, I've got to say it's too hard to properly set up a wallet on it. You don't have real ways to check it because they don't have a faucet. I can't check to see if my wallet's good until I get a payment from Octa. So, like, I've already thrown away... I've only thrown away, like, one Octa, so I've thrown away about 47 cents, which isn't the biggest problem in the world, but... when this job right here comes due and they're going to pay me for this 4070 job, like this looks like there's going to be a decent amount of money in there. So, I'd like to actually get paid for it. I got to imagine too, this income for 24 hours, I don't think this is right. I think this is how much you've earned total. So I think this is saying so far since this job has started, I think it's saying I've made $6 and about 13 Octa. I don't know why it's not true with 24 hours. But I'm pretty sure this is telling me based off the how much it's made total, because it looks like it's gone up a little bit every day. I did have some other issues too with this that I think I figured out. Let's see here. What do we do? Let's go webcam. I can't show you when I click into these here, but let me click into one of these, and then we'll switch over to the configure screen, and then I'll come back. One other thing I noticed when I was setting these up, this changed on me. It used to be they were all saved at 4 zeros. So like the 4 zeros with the 1 is good, definitely good for the storage. It changed to wanting to default these two both at 10 cents. I didn't realize that it changed in the default from the setup. I wasn't really looking at them because I'm like, I'm not changing them anyways. So for my 4070 Ti's, I don't think there's any chance they were going to get rented because it said I wanted 10 cents per gigabyte. And then when I checked on the marketplace in here, let's bring the marketplace over. Just throw it in here in the back. Let's see if I can find mine. Mine are these first two here. I had an error because it said I was trying to overcharge for my storage. So yeah, it says in Tampa. Yes, these are both mine. It's still not reporting the right amount. I don't know why, because my base is still 0.95 cents per hour, which is the same as everybody else's up here. So I don't know why it's saying his base is actually less than mine. But yeah, I don't know why it's reporting as less down here, but yeah, these are both mine. But it was showing an error on them, so that's how I was able to catch it. And I decided to look to see why aren't these two being rented. So I had to double check and take a look at it. The error's gone now because I fixed it, but it is something to be paying attention to in here. They did change this, so for the storage, it's normally like the 0.004. For this one, it might make more sense for it to be at the 10 cents, but I don't even know if that makes sense. I think still at this, you know, four zeros, or I think I have it at 3 zeros. We'll see. If it gets rented, it gets rented. We'll see if it does anything. If it doesn't get rented, we'll see. So, yeah, it's kind of that. If we do look at sessions on here so far, oh, that's showing everything. Let me see. Let me switch back to webcam real quick before I start switching stuff up here, just to make sure. Yep, because that button I was going to press wasn't going to take me to the right spots. That was going to take me to exposing myself. If we come here to service sessions, you can see I did have 3 that finished. No, I have 3 that finished now. This one just finished. Okay. So we'll see if this one pays correctly to my MetaMask wallet. I might be able to check that in real time and see. Because it just finished a minute ago, I probably didn't get paid yet. Yeah, it's not showing I got paid for this new one yet, but we'll see. If I don't actually get paid into my MetaMask wallet for this one that just finished, I'll check again in like an hour or two. If I don't actually get paid correctly, I don't know if this one just finished. One of these just finished. I'm just gonna assume it's this one that just finished, because it's from today. Yeah. So, oh, it's just a job for 1 minute. So this is probably most likely somebody who wanted to rent it and just didn't click everything through correctly, because the duration of the job was just for 1 minute. So someone's still trying to figure out how to do it, but yeah, we'll see. It's like less than a penny. I don't know if you have to have a certain amount before they pay out, but if it looks like it's not going to pay out correctly, then I may just completely quit Octa Space until it's listed in the US, which kind of stinks. I wouldn't mind getting a bag of Octa Space up, because I know once Octa Space is listed on a US exchange, the cost of Octa will probably instantly double, like that first week. And then the price will probably tank because everyone will sell once the price doubles. But if I can get a huge bag, and if I can sell quick enough there once the price is doubled and help the price tank, I think I'm all right with that. So as a strategy, I don't think, because it's a cryptocurrency, hodling it's not necessarily bad. So I don't have a problem with it, but if I can't actually collect the coin, then that creates a huge problem. I'm not interested in trying to make another kind of wallet. They have a couple different wallet options. If the MetaMask one doesn't want to work, then I think I'm just done with the project. I don't like MetaMask much to start with. I don't like that, because it had its own GUI, I don't like that it's not just storing it here on their own thing, because you can do you can stake it on here, but you have to send it from your wallet back to here again in order to stake it. I don't know how much you need in order to stake yet. Seems like it might be cool if the project looks like it's going to work, but we'll see. I am very close to just turning everything off and just having just the 33090s run, or 34090s run, and then look for a new project. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. I think if something big happens, I'll make another video. If not, I'll probably make another salad video when I finish my work week, or when there's something to actually report. If it's just 4090s, I may just make a real quick video and be like, I'm just going to stick with the 4090s for now and wait to see what happens and just let all my equipment sit. I have tons of computers sitting in here. I don't know what I want to do with any of them right now. The one is going to be sold. I know. It's my wife's friend. I have the guest room in here is full of computers right now. I have almost nothing out in the server closet. Well, I still have a decent amount of stuff in the server closet. I think all of my 40 series cards are still in the server closet, and most of my 3090s are still in the server closet. Like 4 of my 3090 machines, though, I'm having the problem with the internet, the DHCP not responding correctly, and the internet shutting off after 3 minutes. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those, if I'm just going to reinstall Windows 10 on them, or keep trying to see if I can figure out how to troubleshoot the stupid problem and figure out what it is. I mean, all my looking into this just looks like it's just obnoxious, because the common problems, like I can go in and just reset it in the modem, or go in and reset it in the internet settings, and then it'll work for 3 minutes, and then it'll go back to being broken again. All of the videos I've watched, I've probably watched 15 videos and tried 10 different things to fix it. None of them have worked. Updating the drivers isn't working. A bunch of different stuff I've done in command prompt isn't working. Changing other settings, changing ports. None of it really seems to be working. I can plug my Wi-Fi adapter in and get them to work on Wi-Fi, and then as soon as I try to switch them back to Ethernet, they don't work. I don't want to be running AI workloads on Wi-Fi. I have this nice setup for everything to be hardlined in and to be running better hardlined in. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Guess I'm just kind of gonna sit and wait and see if I can come up with a better strategy. If I do, I'll share it on here. If not, then we'll see what happens. Hopefully I make more videos. So if I do, I will see you guys in the next one. If you like the videos and you want me to keep making more of me trying and failing and describing what I'm trying and failing at and trying to figure stuff out, post down below that you like watching me make videos. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If I make more, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.